With the addition of the brand new Horde mode, Doom fans are having a lot of fun testing their skills and seeing how high they can climb up the leaderboard. A simple way to get a huge score boost is to simply not use the BFG. The BFG is a real panic button. It'll hold enemies in place so they stop hitting you, kill mostly everything in the arena, and anything that does survive is going to die soon enough anyway. So it's no wonder the devs wanted to discourage its use. If you complete the entirety of Horde mode without firing the BFG a single time, you get a 50,000 point score boost. Seems worth it, right?
Wrong!
What if I were to tell you, you can actually gain more points than that by using the BFG? I thought that seemed crazy at first too, but let me explain. In each wave, there's a small selection of bounty demons. If you can kill them all within the allotted time, you unlock a bonus wave, and they also drop a score multiplier, which also acts as an onslaught power up, with the value of the multiplier decreasing as time goes. If you kill them all while the multiplier timer is still gold, you receive a 4 times score multiplier. And at the end of each mission, there are 2 waves of bounty demons, and if you pick up both power ups at once, you get a 16 times multiplier. So, in order to maximise our score bonus, we should fire off all 4 shots when using these 16 times multipliers. But then we run into our first problem. We can only get the 16 times multiplier on 3 occasions. Okay, so that's fine, we need to split it across 3 16 times and 1 4 times. But hang on, we don't actually get the BFG until after the first 16 times multiplier is passed. Okay, so that means we need 2 16 times and 2 4 times to make up 50k points we would not have scored otherwise. So let's work out the maths. Let's split the score into 2 chunks. A 40k chunk to be scored when using the 16 times multiplier, and a 10k chunk to be scored using the 4 times multiplier. Okay, so we have 2 chances to score 40k with the 16 times multiplier, so that means each shot needs to net us 20k. Dividing this by 16 gives us 1250 points. And the same applies to the 10k chunk. Each shot needs to score a total of 5k points, and when you divide that by the 4 times multiplier, that gives us 1250 also. Okay, that seems doable. Fodder demons give 50, heavies give 100, and super heavies give 200. So here's just a few combinations to give you an idea of what we need to kill.
Nope.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Now this actually turned out to be a bit more difficult than I'd anticipated. I scoured through each wave where we had access to BFG shots and multipliers, and I found what I deemed to be the best 4 spots to go for it. This is the part of the final wave on Reclaimed Earth. Unfortunately, however, this only actually scores us 1200, 50 short. But if we take a look at the best 16 times multiplier on the Holt, we'll find that to give 1300 points, 50 more than required, meaning if we get these shots perfect, we'll have scored 2500 points, and with the multiplier, the magic 40k. For the 10k chunk, I found that both opportune spots to use it occur in the Holt. Once in the first mission, give him 1300. And again in the second, give him another 1300. When we add these together, we get 2600, and when the 4 times multiplier is applied, we get 10,400. Adding that to the 40k from the 16 times multiplier, and we get 50,400 points, which is slightly higher than the 50k penalty. So, case closed?
Right? Wrong!
We need to consider the fact we were going to kill these demons anyway, so to determine what score is really being added by the BFG, we need to deduct the base scores given by the demons killed, which is in total 5,100, resulting in a grand total of 45,300 points added by using the BFG. These are points which you would not have scored otherwise. Now, I would like to add here that I know I haven't taken into account not using the BFG and killing demons with the multiplier active, which is a very fair point to make. But what I'm balancing that out with is the fact that firing the BFG only takes a second, and none of the points where I've chosen to fire it are at the end of the round. So you still have most of the time remaining to go and kill more demons and get additional points. I found the average amount of kills I can get is 3 to 5, and this seems to be consistent with gameplay of other players I've seen. So I would say, if you can get at least 3 demon kills in after firing the BFG, I would argue that balances out. Now these are just the 4 points that I've found and I think are best. I might be wrong. Have a look around the arenas, see if you can find anything better, let me know. So what's the point of all this? I mean, 45,300 is definitely less than 50,000. That's still a net loss of 4,700 points. But instead of thinking about it as 4,700 points, let's instead think about it as 5 1-ups. Then it starts to make sense. Have a look at the arenas that we cleared out with the BFG shot. Swarming with super heavies, there's possessed demons, there's heavies everywhere. These are the sorts of moments when even the best players start to lose their extra lives. And when playing on Nightmare, I myself find that my extra life counter comes crashing down during these fights, and this can be totally bypassed by using the BFG. Let's just say for instance that you lose 2 lives during each of these encounters. That makes up a total of 8,000 points saved, and that's only if you only lose 2 lives during each fight. Putting the point gain from using the BFG well above the 50k required. It also makes the higher difficulty levels more accessible, as these points of extreme difficulty get a bit of breathing room. So even if you can move up 1 difficulty level with help from the BFG, that is an extra 10,000 points. So, to sum up, 4 well placed BFG shots can net you 45,300 points that you would not have scored otherwise, and as a follow on from being allowed to use the BFG once again, you can get an extra I'll stay with a conservative estimate of 18,000 theoretical points. Adding these together gives you 63,300, a net gain of 13,300 points. And you got to fire off Doom's best and second most iconic weapon. Now look, I know lots of people are already playing on Nightmare and only using 2 or 3 lives throughout the entirety of Horde Mode. And for those people, congratulations, that is an amazing feat, well done, and this strategy might just not be for you. But for everyone else, for those struggling to get their scores up, for those sick of losing double digit amounts of extra lives on those particularly difficult fights, or even any newcomers just looking for a nice accessible way to get in, don't let that message and alleged score drop put you off. If you're smart about it, you absolutely can fire off the BFG, and you can gain points by doing so. Now, go try it for yourself, have fun. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, it really would mean a lot if you could leave a like and subscribe. If you disagree with anything that I said, feel free to comment down below and tell me why. You can also keep an eye on my Twitch, where I'll be performing what I've discussed in this video live. Hope to see you there. Until next time.